Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, appreciate the support. So today we are playing some more new Final Fantasy cards with Izzet Wizards. So this is a red-blue deck that's built around, and you'll have to forgive me if I pronounce this wrong because I'm not a Final Fantasy player, but Vivi Ornitier? Vivi. It's a 0/3 for 3 mana. It has an activated ability of 0, add X mana in any combination of red and blue, where X is its power, activate only during your turn and only once each turn. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent, so you grow the VV very quickly with lots of non-creature spells in that kind of Phoenix-style way. Yeah, you get to ping the opponent every time, which helps you close out the game. And then add lots and lots of mana as well, which lets us cast big spells like Treasure Cruise, or just lets us chain lots of cheap spells together. So yeah, reads like a very powerful card. I think it is one of the more expensive chase mythics of the set, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays. So I put it in a Wizards build, so we got a lot of other Wizard creatures, so the Slickshot Show-Off, which obviously has a similar advantage when you're casting lots of non-creature spells, Balmor to give all of our creatures even more of a bonus, Kitzer as a looter effect and potentially copying, Soulscar Mage is also a wizard, and then some wizard payoff cards like Wizard's Lightning. So yeah, it's that kind of build, and then we've just got a lot of cheap non-creature spells. So Commander faces Kakazan, Saga, Storm Chaser's Talent, the Class Enchantment, the cheap Ops and Considers, and a couple of Spikefield Hazards as well. So yeah, fairly self-explanatory. It's pretty aggy, this deck, pretty aggro. Just trying to burn the opponent out very, very quickly, and Vivi will hopefully help do that and refill our hand at the same time. So yeah, should be an interesting one. Mana base, relatively low number of lands, just because we've got the 2 Spikefield Hazards, we've got some creature lands and some dual lands, and then just 1 mountain as well. Sideboard, Into the Floodmoor, good tempo card, just clearing blockers out the way if we need to. Spell Pierce, cheap counter spell that kind of hoses the most difficult things that this deck has to deal with, like targeted removal or sweepers. Rending Volley, some additional removal. Torch the Tower does a similar thing. Will often have tokens or spare enchantments to exile, and then a couple of abrades as well. I suppose technically I could replace the abrades with suplexes just to see. Although this is instant speed, you know what? It's a new card. I'm gonna do it. See how it happens in real time as I add 2 suplexes to the sideboard and change the deck before your very eyes. Okay, there we are. Izzet Wizards. Let's take it onto the ladder. This is quite a bad opening hand. Yep, I think I'm going to send this one back. Okay, this is better. So I think we can ditch a land. So we don't immediately need to use this opt now that we've found our 3rd land. Looks like the opponent's also running some sort of blue deck, so they could be doing the same thing, or they could be just playing some classic Phoenix. Yeah. Okay, well this will be an interesting test of the Izzet decks then. So I do think I want to leave VV alive just so I can immediately get some value off it. So I think I will opt here. Yeah, Treasure Cruise is a bit early for that. Okay, well, let's play Vivi. Follow it up with the Wizard's Lightning to the opponent's face. active hand? I assume they have like a fiery impulse or something. No, just turn it into the Floodmore. That's actually probably slightly better. Now our Vivi does survive a fiery impulse, doesn't survive a lightning axe. Okay, going big on drawing cards. Another prankster. Okay. Interesting. Don't mind how this is shaping up for us, to be honest. Yeah, that impulse isn't good enough. Okay, Commander faces Kakazan's quite a good draw. So I think I want all of my mana here. So we'll fire that off. Attack with Vivi. Add some mana. Yeah, I could have played this slightly differently, I suppose. If I brought back the Wizards Lightning earlier, I could have done an extra damage with Vivi. But that's okay. We're still learning. So this presents 3. This puts them to 3, rather. Corey Steelcutter, sure thing. Another treasure cruise, is it? Yep. Ooh. Yep. So presumably they've got another impulse. Yep. Okay, well, our Wizard's lightening them down to 1. And then with my backup Vivi, I do just need to draw any non-creature spell, and I win. That ain't it. That's quite annoying, isn't it? So let's play Vivi as a 1/4, follow it up with a Kitzer. Oh, when you think how many non-creature spells there are in this deck. Log. Okay. We got another treasure cruise in our future. Yep. Yeah, that 1 damage I missed with Vivi could have been very significant there. So they're currently presenting 15 damage, so I think I am going to have to block if they play another non-creature spell, unfortunately. But if they attack with all, I can kill them with Commander Faces Kakazan, if they fail to notice that. So that is... yeah, that is lethal. Ah, that's annoying that I missed that 1 damage then. Never mind. So, we definitely want Suplex, we want Torch the Tower in this matchup. Slickshot Show Off, I'm less fussed about, I think, given it's a flyer. Trim one Spikefield Hazard on the play. Probably one more card, one more card. Yeah, let's just trim a Balmore. Sadly not a keepable hand. This one I think is okay. What am I going to put back? I kind of need the Opt, so I think I'll just pop back Soulscar Mage this turn. Okay, let's go land hunting. Nope. Good, good. Okay, this is a pretty decent start. If I can play Vivi next turn, that'll be particularly nice. Which looks like I can. So let's get him into play. Sadly, nothing to torch. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll start with Balmore. Okay, that's fine. Keep that at the top, that's fine. Fire off a Wizard's Lightning on the opponent. Ooh, Cruise in the bin, eh? We like to see that. Would be nice if they could play a creature, to be honest. Okay, I like that. Kind of want them to try and... okay. Thing in the Ice I don't think is going to save them. Interesting that they are running Thing in the Ice, though. So, Balmore. Torch the tower. Should be sufficient. Cool, okay. So, on the draw, so now we've seen Thing in the Ice, I think we want Rending Volley. I do want a couple of Spell Pierces for their Treasure Cruisers as well. I think we can lose... I think Kitzer can go on the draw. So can one Treasure Cruise and one Consider. God. What was all that text? I ain't reading all that. Happy for you, though. Or sorry that happened. Yeah, this is a decent enough opening hand. We get to double Kumano faces Kakazan with a Soulscar with a double. It's a decent enough. I mean, finding a Arclight Phoenix off Considerate on turn 1 is kind of where you want to be. Yeah, Super Aggie. So I'm assuming they've got, yeah, they got Prankster here. Which they could theoretically Treasure Cruise this turn, but not sure I can play around that. With a Spell Pierce, unfortunately, I've just got too much else to do. No, it's a pretty good turn for them. I am going to get rid of this Phoenix. So yeah, let's torch the tower on this. Play another Soulscar Mage. And I will hold up Spell Pierce now. Ooh, that's quite good, I think. Nice, okay. It's also pretty good. And I'll fire off us. Well, yeah, I'll fire off a Storm Chaser's talent. Then I'll attack. Yeah, I don't think I want to Spell Pierce that. Okay, I think we're getting cruised in our future now. Yep. I mean, fortunately, they don't have Artist Talent, and they're also quite short of red mana. Not anymore. Okay. I take it back. Another Phoenix. Another Phoenix is quite annoying. Well, let's consider what we've done. Let's get this unfriendly chappy out of the way. So, if I Spell Pierce that, I go to 8. They will go to 3. Yeah, I think I've got to try, to be honest. I don't like it, but got to play to win, I think, and I've got to assume that they can't get multiple Phoenixes back. Oh no, I just win. Well, that was fortunate, wasn't it? Yeah, because Spell Pierce is a non-creature spell. I definitely knew that. Good. Well, that was a bit all over the place, but good first match. We kind of got the feel of the deck there. So yes, in the first battle of the Izzet decks, Wizards came out on top. Just. So it looks like the opponent's probably playing control here, which is kind of fine by me because I'm just going to try and be as aggro as possible. Two basic lands, huh? No, you don't see that every day. So they've probably got a counter spell. So I think I might just try and bait them into thinking I've got something worse here. And I don't. It's just a land. And I tapped one at that. Yeah, control. Okay, control's interesting. Feel like as an aggro deck we're probably favoured. Yeah, let's not get over excited about our prospects. I'm expecting this to get countered. It did not get countered. I expected it. It did not happen. Don't actually think that's very good in this situation. That's better. But is it better as a land? I think probably yes. So the opponent has Verdict. I mean, like, Temporary Lockdown wrecks us harder than Verdict does here, but either is bad. Cool. Okay, game one to us. So yeah, Spell Pierce is obviously going in here. Do I want Rending Volley? Probably not yet. I haven't really seen what they're up to. Wizard's Lightning I'll probably just keep in as a spell to the face. Then I'll take out Spikefield Hazard on the draw. How do I feel about Kitzer in a control deck? Probably not great, to be honest. I'm not sure about this either, to be honest. I mean, the original version of this list, I still had 4 of them, and I trimmed one, and I feel like that was the right decision, because never felt like I wanted it. It's not unkeepable. No, clearly it's not unkeepable because I kept it. We're VVing hard. 3 Spell Pierces is quite a lot. It's an excessive amount of spell pierces, I would say. Interesting that they went after my Spire Bluff Canal rather than my Den of the Bugbear. I could just Wizards Lightning them now, but I feel like that is better when you have Vivi in play. I actually think... no, let's just lead with a Vivi, because I've got two of them. Do I want to Spell Pierce that? I mean, I may as well. But then they might have Teferi. Narrator, they did not have Teferi. Okay, well, I'm not going to play my second Vivi yet. I think let's just play a couple of other spells. Sure. Again, I think I'm going to keep these spell pierces for something slightly more impactful. Do it. They didn't do it. Do it. Do it. That was not it. That was not the it I had in mind. Continue. Very good, yes, yes. Not so good. That I can live with. I think we kind of start going for it now. There's only so much sitting around I want to do. Just lightning that to the face. Shame I can't use Vivi's mana to cast Spell Pierce on their turn, but I suppose that would be a bit too good. I'm all yours. I got nothing. And no mana. Zilch. There. Okay. Well, one creature is better than no creatures. Yeah, I think I'll Spell Pierce that, just to keep my creature alive. Then we're both playing kind of top deck games. I mean, how dare you? Top deck like that. Your control deck, top deck a land. So this produces fish, doesn't it? Well, I mean, the show off I think is a better one to play. Maybe I should have just plotted it. I don't know. May as well do some damage while I can. At least I've got Den of the Bugbear. That does... Oh, yes, yes. Use your own life, please. Please do. Okay, thank you. Finally, drawing a land. Bleh. Okay. Make more fish. More fish, I tells ya. Okay. Didn't actually mean it, but sure. I just wish this... Okay, well, that's a blocker for my show-off. I do kind of think they want to be sacking these tokens to draw cards. Okay. That's... just endless not non-creature spells. Okay. I'll plot another show off. It's all a bit back and forth, isn't it? So they've got the anchorage now. Just like any chain of like opt into something else, it's just like, come on. Ah! I'm fine. Hopefully they might try and cast something. But they just got that bloody restless anchorage. I'm fine. I'm not angry. You're angry. Don't know why I bothered playing that, to be honest. I got annoyed. Right. Okay, let's see if we can get the train rolling here. And that is a rolling train. Am I willing to trade the show-off for the anchorage? I don't think I am at this point. Perfect, yes, all day long. That's not a spell. Neither is that. Okay. Damn, they didn't fall for my trap. Okay, go again. I'll block with one of my dens of the bugbear here. Ah! God, this is. I mean, Jesus. My kingdom for a removal spell. Yeah, okay. Well, plot another show off. Sadly, I'm going to have to lose my Balmor to block the Hall of Storm Giants. Just a Wizard's Lightning or something would be grand. Okay, well, that's a pretty good start. Start with show off. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So, Soken is a card I think I need here, with probably Spell Pierce, so let's just pass the turn. Yep. Unblock. Ooh, this is going to be super close. Okay, let's start with Balmor. Then we'll play Commander Faces Kakazan. So, this gets them to 1, but then they've got the anchorage, so I can't do this yet. I've got to pass. Yeah, I think I kind of got to do it. And then hope they don't have removal for my... one. Okay. I'll go to 2 and I'll enjoy it. Well, I'm kind of stuck now, I think, just activating Den and Hail Marying it. I'll leave up 1. I mean, Spell Pierce really doesn't do anything here. Neither does drawing land, but they can't block. Ah, they got the Wandering Emperor. Alright, fine. Yeah. Well, I feel like that would have gone better if I had drawn like an absolute chump. But for turn after turn, just not being able to get Ice Slick shots to do any damage. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Oh well, let's just run it back. Okay, this is a good hand. Yes, you will mulligan to 5. That is karma. They haven't done anything wrong, but it's still calm. Give me my 2/4 Balmer. It's what we're about. I'm not going to Spell Pierce that. I'm much more scared of Temporary Lockdown. I live in almost constant fear of Temporary Lockdown. Mystic Sanctuary. Whew, that's rare enough in Pioneer these days. Yeah, you will play 2 blue lands, and I'll just draw a Treasure Cruise. No white land. No white land. It's a white land. Okay, well, it's not a supreme verdict. That is something, at least. God, these Treasure Cruises have felt dire in this deck. I'm gonna have to have a think about this. I'm not happy about it at all, to be honest. Is this an attack with all kind of moment? I think it probably is. Perfect. Haha! Now they've all got trample as well. I think you've just died. But I'm... And you did. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting first run around for this deck. So yeah, I think Treasure Cruise is bad, even with Vivi, because like if Vivi gets high enough power to let you cast the Treasure Cruise, it's I mean, your opponent's going to die anyway. So yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, Vivi, we didn't get to play it a huge number of times, but when we did, it definitely felt powerful. Just all of that extra mana. Probably needs a little bit more finessing in terms of the build around, but I think this was a decent start. I was able to beat Azorius Control and Izzet Phoenix, two relatively close matches, but I also misplayed a couple of times, particularly during that Phoenix match where I should have won the first game. So yeah, pretty positive, I think, on the whole. As I say, I think these treasure cruisers are pretty heinous in this deck. Probably just sub them out for something. I don't know, because you do want to make use of the Vivi's mana, but maybe you just play you play the sleight of hand as well, just to get the maximum number of triggers off it. Don't even worry too much about casting expensive things. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments, but here's the deck. And the deck list in the description, as usual. Thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe, as ever. Plenty more Final Fantasy content to come. And yeah, send me any deck suggestions you have as well. Contribute to my Coffee account if you feel like it, so thank you for that if you do. And yeah, I'll see you next time.